Freeman will open it right up for questions.
KirVonte, can you just talk about, it was kind of a rough go early on for you guys offensively. What were you seeing out there?
Nothing I haven't seen before, nothing we haven't seen before. You know, Clemson's a good team. You know, they run a good, sound defense. But like I said, it's nothing we haven't seen before. You know, they just executed it well. You know, we really couldn't pick it up as much as we should have. But like I said, it ain't really nothing that it was too difficult to handle.
Well, how different is this personnel from the defensive personnel than what you've seen?
They're physical. They're really physical. They're fast, and probably like I said, they're one of the best defense for a reason. They play hard off the ball. They run, they game tackle. They do a lot of things, you know, that a coach expects the defense to do. So, you know, just matching their intensity was going to be a challenge for us. And like I said, they came to play today. So, you know, shout outs to them. But you know, we just got to move on from it, and we got to play better.
KeShun, Kelly was making you guys miss a lot of tackles. What was he doing out there that made him difficult to tackle?
He was just running, you know, good player, man. There's a little wet out there, but you know, you can't use anything as an excuse. He's a really good player, though, so all we needed to do was just wrap up a little better, man. That's probably going to be one of the things that we really focus on going into next week, is just really making sure that everyone is wrapping up a little better, because we missed a lot of tackles because of the way we were tackling, you know, so that's probably one of the things that we're really going to work on this week.
Well, in the first, I guess in the second half, you guys were totally different, even though you were rolling all kinds of different personnel in the game and had some injuries and whatnot. Kind of what was the difference for you guys defense? Was it an adjustment that you made at the half, or?
We just had to get everybody like focused and settled in. You know, a lot of people, you know, excited and kind of caught up in the hype. But we just had to make sure that people settled down. You know, in the first half, you know, we missed a lot of tackles. But you know, I know going into the locker room, we just told everybody, you know, settle down, execute things right, and do what you got to do. If one person gets to the ball, another person comes, and you know, make the tackle with them and everything. So we kind of just cleared that up, and we went out in the second half and actually did that. So.
KirVonte, how important in a negative effect was it for you not to be able to score a touchdown on that one drive after your long run where you sort of stalled in the red zone?
Not bad. You know, of course I want to score every time I touch the ball, but you know, things would happen. You know, the grass, and no excuses of why I didn't score. But you know, we gotta finish in the red zone. That's kind of where we at right now. As an offense, we gotta march it down there. If we get down there, we have to score. Like I said, I wish I would have scored. You know, probably would have been good momentum. But like I said, if we're in the red zone, we gotta score, and that's technically the key point to that.
After your fumble, did you get a little more cognizant of maybe pulling up on the ball a little bit when you got into the open field?
I mean, it was a good tackle. I mean, the fumble was unfortunate, always unfortunate. They ain't do nothing special. I mean, the atmosphere, of course, but I can't blame it on anything. That was just me, you know, should have held on to the ball, you know. Fumbles can't be done in the game. So, but after that, you know, I didn't really let it get too well, you know. Came back, you know, just keep two hands on the ball. That's kind of where the mindset was at, you know, and continue to run the game, you know, continue to be the offensive player that our offense needs.
KeShun, I'm curious, is their speed and just their tempo, is that something that kind of maybe takes some getting used to when you start off the game?
Excuse me?
Is that something kind of it takes some getting used to?
The tempo.
The tempo.
Tempo.
That's what, you know, going into the game, you know, we don't in practice and stuff, we don't get like the exact look of what we really want to get. So in the game, like the first couple of series, we really have to adjust to the game. So you know, yeah, it's an adjustment. But you know, like I said, we just got to play. You know, no matter what the conditions are, we just have to go and just make what we can of it.
It seemed like defensively, you guys had one or two shots and got lucky on some bad snaps. They got lucky with the way the ball bounced back into the quarterback's hands with both Kelly Bryant and then the backup when he came in. Was that kind of tough? Because those could have been. That's kind of what you guys needed, was a momentum changer kind of turnover.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, you know, things happen in the game just like things happen on our side of the ball. Those snaps, you know, happen on this side of the ball, and you know, in the future we have to, you know, use that as great momentum and, you know, pick it up a little bit. I think we actually, you know, in the second half, like, played strongly, and we, you know, took advantage when we could. But the thing with us, we just have to make sure that we start off just as strong. If we want to win these big games, we want to do what we, achieve different goals. We have to start off just as well as we finish, and that's the bottom line for the defense.
How would you compare their offensive line to some of the other offensive lines you faced this year?
It wasn't nothing that we haven't seen. They're a good offensive line. I think as a defensive line, we kind of prepared ourselves to just this week, just coming off hard and just being physical, a little bit more physical. So I think we did a really good job of that. But they are a really good offensive line. But we've seen just similar.
KirVonte, at halftime. At halftime, I think you got 120 yards, and the offense had 110 totals. Up the middle, kind of where you saw the hole, and then their defense was in terms of basically the only space they were giving you some room.
Yeah, we kind of know what they was come in with, as far as defensive wise, and we practiced on it. The holes was there, the holes. When we ran the play right, when everybody executed, it was there. I just had to trust it as I do every week, and so. Of course, up the middle was kind of where it was at. They do a lot of running on Clemson side. Getting to the ball, trying to stop the pitch. It's hard to transfer the triple option. You're not gonna get it perfect every time. But I was glad I got the opportunity to execute it. Avoid their defense, and I'm glad with my performance tonight.
So each of you, what do you have to do to shake this off and get ready for the next one?
Pretty much we just have to come together as a team. We know, we lost today. We can't let them beat us next week. We can't focus on the things that we missed out on this week. But we can watch the film, look at our mistakes, and grow from it. And so I think that's what is going to be a major key from it. Just going in, watching the film, realizing what our mistakes were, and then, executing it better next time.
And yeah, just to go off that, same way, just having a short memory. Having able to go in there and be like, okay, we lost to a good team. They're a great team for a reason. We can play better, and we will play better. Virginia's a good team. We're gonna have to go in there and show them that we are still a great team. We're a great team also. So, like I said, short memory. It's what happened tonight is now what happened now. That's it. It's now in the past. We gotta worry about the future, and we gotta worry about our season. Don't worry about nothing.
KeShun, you've had 3 pretty tough losses that you've got in the last 3 years. How do you compare you guys as a team?
Say that again?
How do you compare you guys, your team with their teams, just given that they've had some pretty good success against you?
Oh, yeah, they've had some really good seasons, been to the national championship the past 2-3 years.
Right.
2 years. So, we know coming here that we were going to face a strong team. We were going to have to really play with our best, And tonight, we didn't execute all the time well, but, we continue to stay strong. So, you have 2 strong teams from the ACC, and we can only wish them the best and, work hard to make ourselves the best too.
Does it give you something, having played the defending national champs so closely and help really shut them out in the second half defensively? Does that give you something to build upon?
You're thankful for it. Like I said, we just have to make sure we watch that film and get better in these upcoming weeks. It kind of gives us something to look forward to. We can get better. And if we play strongly in the second half, we know we can play better going into these next few games. So like I said, one of the things we're going to have to focus on is starting strong, just so we can finish it strong, just as strong.